take out the next one, without looking, of course. The next one on stage will be the Sleep Well team. The Sleep Well team has announced that it's going to present 20 ideas in 10 minutes, so it's going to be quite hectic. Give me 1 second, we'll set the alarm clock here.
Good afternoon, honorable judges, respected co and my dear friends. So, before we go to our ideas, I'll introduce my team. Our team comprises the 5 members: me, Kaushik, Syed, Prabhagar, and Kamran is in option. So, we all, before we take this all the ideas, we had the twice we had the brainstorming. Basically, as a sleep, if a person wants to sleep, there are the internal as well as external factor. So we have considered the external factor as well as the internal factor. These are all the things we didn't do much research and other things. So we have experience. So to sleep better, so what needs to be done in our guest room, our hotel? If some as a guest, if they want to sleep well, what needs to be done? So what currently not available in our hotel, those things we have taken. If you see my first one, the room comfort. I think everyone must agree. If room is comfort, then we will have good sleep. When we talk about the room comfort, why we have to think about the room comfort? These were designed by the MVP consultant. So yes, the equipments and all the designed by the MEP consultant based on some ambient temperature, some ambient conditions. But throughout the year, if you see in reality, we have the climate changes, monsoon, winter, like this, lot of climate changes. So based on the climate changes, we have to tune our equipments, basically. That is what all about the room comfort. Basically, our rooms, we have the 2 piping system. In today trend, we have to do the 4 piping system for the comfort. The comfort basically depends on the temperature, air movement, humidity, then the radiation. These are the comfort factor. If you see, we can maintain the temperature in our room, we are not able to maintain the humidity level. To maintain the humidity level, we have the provision in our HFU, basically heated fresh air unit has the coils. So now we are putting the chilled water. The other end, there is a coil which is empty, where we want to pass the hot water for our customers.
Ganesha, you mentioned capital required. What about after capital? Once you purchase these items, what is the annual cost that you calculated for all these? You need to maintain a stock for all these.
Item number?
For all the items, you need to maintain a stock after you invest it.
See, if you see some of the item, the ROI to produce the ROI is difficult. For example, comfort. Comfort also now, the complaint I can give, I can take out the complaint, till now how many complaints to be received for the dampers, then carpet castings and all. Definitely this I can give 3 to 4 months, we can bring the ROI.
Okay, now my question is, what's your annual cost? Once you procure these items, you need to maintain a stock, right? For all these, for most of them.
For some of the items, not everything. If you see item number 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 4,
correct.
There is nothing.
Yeah, but for 5, 6, even 7, right? 5, 6, 7, even 8, there is a cost.
Yeah.
So what kind of cost are you looking at on an annualized basis?
The initial, if eye mask and all, no, we can reuse it. It is a washable, we can reuse it. The first 140K is 1.4 lakh rupees we budgeted. Probably it may require 5,000 rupees monthly up. Once we purchase the damages.
5,000 per month is the cost.
5,000 for the operational side.
Ganeshan, how are you going to package this entire sleep well concept? How are you going to sell this to the guest?
So we can introduce now clean room. We have, after we put these first points, we can introduce to now we have the clean room. So clean room concept is nothing. Always thoroughly 24 into 7 into 36 days we have to maintain the pattern. That is one of the clean room. Now which is very expensive. In seed, no, this can be, no, we can take it. We can take it.
Isn't it very dangerous to say that these are clean rooms? What does it mean? Other rooms are not clean?
No, no, no. All the rooms we are recommending not for particular room. So we are recommending for entire room.
See, I think
We are consistent with all the rooms. So we are recommending for entire room.
Ganesh, the ideas that you put here, okay, a couple of them are good, but a couple of them are pretty old and outdated. It's unfortunate that this hotel doesn't have all these practices in place. My question is, by doing all this, how is it going to improve or impact a guest GER? I'm not asking percentage, because I have the percentage with me, which says top two boxes is around 68% for the hotel.
Which one?
Sleep well is 68%. And all across Asia Pacific, we are there already. So my question is, what impact is it going to have on my people? I mean,
See, definitely.
who's going to buy this? You have the best and
See, we have service lab where we know the dampness smell. There are complaints. We received so many complaints. Those things, even for each activities, I can give how many complaints we have now. 360. The complaints list and all, no, we can take it out. In future, we can compare the good ratio. What was the earlier? What will be after implementation? So I'm sure 50% of the complaint will be eliminated. For example, earlier we got 10. In future, maybe 5. So that much, no guarantee. For the dampness we can give, for response, those things we can give.
I think the cost needs to be reworked. Here you're looking at service, for example, the item number 8, additional cost of rupees 6 per guest to serve the herbal tea. That's only the cost of the tea. What about the cost of service? What about the cost of manpower? What about the cost of delivery in time? All these factors also bring into picture. Actually, if the guest has to experience it, instead of giving actually more of a service, it becomes a complaint if he doesn't get it. What's your answer to that?
Yeah, sure. I agree with you. So those things, no, we other services like the casting. So
Okay, all right. Even I marked number 5. You said that it is reusable. It's a very small item. It's a guest carry away. Most of the guests actually take it away because that's very comfortable if I'm going back on the flight. So for me, it's the costing factor which is built in. You said capital required is 1,40,000. Like Shibil was mentioning, that's the initial purchase. But I think we need to build in the cost for the annual cost item. It becomes a guest amenity. So that's per room occupied. We need to work out those costing and see whether it really adds on.
see, honestly, if I want to share with me, we have done the extensive work, but due to the space constraint with one slide, we are not able to accommodate all the things here. So sure, we will give you all the.
I'm probably in sync with you with the Yoga Nidra. I think it's just a channel which you want to add into the kitty of 59 odd channels. It's no investment built into it.
Yeah.
But only thing is you need to work with Spa to understand the right kind of music that you need to put. Otherwise it becomes monotonous in the lobby. Sometimes the same music gets repeats in the rooms, also the same music repeats. That's something is an investment ongoing. It's not a one CD that you buy and play. You need to keep changing that as well. So that also needs additional cost item.
For the sake of time again, many thanks for the team from Sleepwell and Ganeshan for the presentation. We'll go through the voting. I think it's a brilliant plan, personally. As we know, that sleeping is probably the most important thing we have in the hotels. But up to the 4 sharks. Start from Rajesh.
I think I will go with it because in the long run it's going to make a lot of impact. So there is going to be a huge change or increase in your GI satisfaction. It will definitely help your lungs increase revenues. So I wouldn't buy this idea.
Jury. All right, we have one in. Okay.
Oh, a very, very big name. Fantastic from my side. It will sell very well. In
2 weeks. Wow.
I think it blends very well with our whole concept of sleep well. And most of these activities are very, very specific and doable. I'm not too sure about the costing bit, but I think they're all very, very doable. So I know.
3 years.
I'm out, Ganesh. For me, the costing doesn't make sense to me. I think it needs to be reworked in terms of workability factors. Except I said one of the items which is Yoga Nidra I'm in because it's not choose all. It can be one of two of options also that you have presented. You could choose from one of the two. It's not that all 7 is in and all 7 is out. For me, couple of them could be in, but most of it is out because it needs more justification.
Thank you so much, Shark, and a very good talk.